The Sheldrick Wildlife Trust is a Kenyan organization that's been at the forefront of wildlife conservation for over 40 years. Founded by Dame Daphne Sheldrick in 1977, the trust is dedicated to rescuing and rehabilitating orphaned elephants and rhinos. At the heart of the trust's work is their elephant orphanage in Nairobi, where baby elephants who have lost their mothers to poaching, drought, or human-wildlife conflict are cared for and nurtured. One such benefactor of this trust is baby Nyambeni, who's alive today because an ordinary man stepped up and went to extraordinary lengths to save her life. Her story began in Mula, a small village in the heart of the Meru landscape. On the morning of 9th May 2022, a suspicious noise captured a farmer's attention. He followed the sound to the bank of a shallow, muddy ditch, where he was surprised to find a tiny elephant calf crying out to him. She must have fallen in the night before, as her herd migrated from the Shaba grasslands to the Nyambeni hills. Wary of human presence, elephants traverse farmlands under cover of darkness and remain constantly on the move. Fearful of what might happen if they stayed in the area for too long, the calf's family was forced to leave their little one behind. This part of Kenya isn't known for its sensitive approach to elephants. In the past, orphans found on farmland would have likely met a tragic end. At best, they would have been left to die. At worst, they would have been poached for subsistence. But times are changing, and some local community members are becoming more invested in the giants they live alongside. With that said, rescuing an elephant is both a logistical and a physical undertaking. Nyambeni's rescuer contacted the Kenya Wildlife Service and the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust for help. Nyambeni was airlifted to the orphanage, where she joined other orphaned elephants, including Mazinga, who was rescued from Tsavo National Park. Despite the trauma of losing her mother at such a young age, Nyambeni is a playful and social calf who loves making new friends and finding new sources of fun. But what happens after they are healed and ready to move on? That's where the adoption program comes in. The Sheldrick Wildlife Trust offers a digital adoption program that allows you to support the ongoing care and well-being of these beautiful creatures. And the best part is, it's all digital. Adopters will receive a personalized adoption certificate, exclusive updates on the orphans, access to downloadable watercolors, the latest keeper's diaries, and much more. Your adoption will commence on the chosen start date, and gift recipients will be notified of their gift via email on the date chosen by the gift giver. It's a fantastic way to show your support for the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust and make a real difference in the lives of these animals. Setting up your adoption is easy. You can choose to adopt for a minimum of 1 year up to a maximum of 10 years. Please note that you will be charged the full amount of your adoption when you set it up. So, if you choose to adopt for 10 years, at the minimum of $50 per year, your initial donation would be $500. When your adoption approaches its anniversary, you will receive an email from the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust inviting you to renew your adoption for another year so that you can continue to support and follow your orphan's progress. Of course, protecting elephants goes beyond just rescuing and raising orphaned calves. The SWT is also committed to anti-poaching efforts, working tirelessly to combat the illegal ivory trade that threatens elephants' survival. The organization employs highly trained anti-poaching teams who patrol wildlife areas, monitor wildlife populations, and work with local communities to provide conservation efforts. Their goal is to protect elephants and other wildlife from harm and ensure their survival for future generations. In addition to its work with wildlife, the SWT is also committed to promoting community outreach programs. Through these programs, the organization educates local communities about the importance of conservation and works to build a sense of education between people and wildlife. By fostering a greater understanding of elephants and their needs, the SWT hopes to encourage people to live in harmony with these majestic animals and support their continued survival. From rescuing orphaned elephants to protecting wildlife from poaching, the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust is doing everything in its power to ensure that elephants continue to thrive in the wild. With your support, we can help them succeed. Thank you for watching this video about the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. If you'd like to learn more, you can click the link in the description to read more or to make a donation. Please visit their website, sheldrickwildlifetrust.org. Together, we can make a difference for elephants and other wildlife.